Hey everyone, so are you thinking about buying a house and you've heard some horror stories about some credit issues or some mistakes that people have made? This is the video for you. We're going to go through the top 10 credit mistakes that potential buyers are making that could cost them their home. I'm going to tell you the saddest story ever, so make sure that you watch this entire video. Talk to you soon. Hey everybody, I'm Katie Evans with the Living 48 Real Estate Team. Super happy to have you back on another one of our video blogs here. Thanks for joining us again. So we are here to talk about the top 10 credit mistakes that potential buyers are making that could cost them their home. And I have the most heartbreaking story that I'm going to tell at the end of this. So hang in there till the very, very end and you'll get it. All right, so we're going to just buzz through this list really quickly so that I don't keep you all day. But our number one credit mistake that people are making is that they don't apply for new credit. Okay, so some people get this, but some people don't get it. So they get really excited about getting the new digs and they start like getting ready to have, so they start opening new lines of credit, okay? Like you get the Home Depot credit card because you know you're going to be using it, or you get a furniture store credit card because you know you're going to be buying new furniture, or all that kind of stuff, or Spencer's or whatever. But every time that you apply for a new credit card, it affects your credit score. And you stand the risk of losing points on your credit score, which while you're purchasing a home, you cannot afford to lose. So make sure that you are not applying for new credit when you are thinking about buying a home, okay? The second biggest credit mistake that people make is that they don't make any large purchases, all right? Don't do anything crazy. I always advise my clients, look, I know you're gonna get a brand new refrigerator, washer, dryer, but don't do it until the day after we close on your house, all right? Just don't make any large purchases. It again, if you put it on a credit card, then it affects your credit score. If you pay cash, then you're taking it out of your bank accounts, and if they pull that kind of stuff at the very last minute, it just messes with everything. Just hold off. Hold off until the day after you make the purchase. I promise it'll be worth it. Okay, number 3, do not pay off any collections or charge-offs without discussing it first with your lender. Now your lender, if they instruct you to do it because it's going to help you, that's one thing. But if you just go willy-nilly making these big payoffs and these big purchases without discussing it with your lender, you could create a huge, huge problem for yourself, okay? Number 4 is sort of in the same vein. Don't close any of your credit card accounts. Leave them open. Leave them open with zero balances, whatever, it doesn't matter. But unless your lender tells you go close out that account, don't touch it. You can close it out 2 days after you close on your new house, but don't touch it until after that, okay? Number 5, don't max out or overcharge on your credit cards account. Keep your credit cards under the 30% limit, okay? Again, don't do anything without talking to your lender. And I know it sounds like don't breathe, but just don't do anything without talking to the lender when it comes to credit scores, purchase, that kind of stuff. And kind of going along with that again, number 6 is don't consolidate your debt. All right, I know it makes perfect sense. We're going to consolidate it onto a zero down credit cards, but again, we're moving money around, we're changing things, and it sends off all kinds of red flags to the underwriters, and then it takes us forever to work that out and make sure that everybody's comfortable with everything, which could delay your closing, or it could just cause you to not get the financing. So just don't do it, okay? Another thing, don't take your mattress money and take that and then deposit it into your checking account. We have to source all of those funds that go into those accounts. We have to be able to say where it came from and why it ended up in your bank account. If you took it from underneath your bed and put it in there, it sort of looks like money laundering. That's a bad idea. Don't do it, okay? So again, we have to source everything. So if you are getting gift money from a family member, or you have some mattress money, talk to your lender. How do we use this appropriately? How do we account for it appropriately? And they can walk you through all the steps that you need to do it. But don't just go willy-nilly doing it, because if you put it in and then take it out, the underwriters are still going to see it. It's going to raise even more red flags, okay? So again, don't do anything crazy. All right, number 9. I'm going to say that this is a life thing, but especially when you're buying a house, don't do this. Don't co-sign with anyone for anything, okay? This is never a good idea to begin with, but it's really, really forbidden when you are buying a house and applying for a loan, all right? Don't do it. Don't co-sign. The last one, this is my favorite one. Just don't do anything weird. Okay, don't do anything like tricky. Don't anything like that. So anything that might look a little out of the ordinary to the underwriters or that kind of stuff, don't do it, because it's just going to be hard enough. Like, you know, missing payments, changing your name, changing your address, like anything like that just starts sending up red flags for people. So don't do it. Okay, so I promised you the world's saddest story, and this is a true story, and it's one that we've heard time and time again, all right? So, especially in the market that we're in right now, when we get our buyers under contract, yay, we're so excited, right? So many wonderful things have had to happen for us to get them that house, all right? So this poor agent, and I'm gonna say poor agent, but it's also the poor buyer, shows up to do the final walkthrough, which just happens days before you're ready to close on a house. And this agent is there to make sure that everything's ready to close on this house for his buyers, and his buyers pull up in a brand new car. They step out of that brand new car, and the agent says to them, "You borrowed that car, right?" And the buyers were so excited. They're like, "No!" After we got all this and we figured out our finances, we realized that we had enough money to still go out and buy the new car that we have been wanting to get. And so we went, because we knew we had the money, we went ahead and did it. And the agent had to look at his clients and say, "Well, I'm so glad that you got the new car, because now you are not getting the new house." And that is a true story. It's happened time and time and time again. So please, 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 do us all a favor. When you're buying a new house, unless you're buying it with cash, don't do anything crazy. Don't buy anything big. Don't mess with your credit scores. Don't overcharge. Don't pay anything off. Don't move money around, and certainly don't take mattress money and throw it in a bank account, okay? All right, if you guys have any questions or you need referrals to great lenders, please reach out to us. We would love to be your reference points. So you can always find us on our website at www.living48realestate.com. We've got this blog and lots of other great blogs and videos and written blogs and all kinds of fun toys on that website. We'd invite you there anytime. All right, thanks you guys for watching. We'll catch you on our next video.